Okay, come on. Get it together. Just keep it together, keep it together. There we go. We just gotta get by this stupid dump truck and past whatever the hell happens in this intersection. I keep waiting for the mystery. Yep, there it is. I was gonna say cement mixer, but no, it was a van.
Performing the duties of his office.
Digby C. Caesar.
No.
Well, hey everybody, thanks for stopping by. I am Digby. This is Agent Pendergast, the guy brushing the lint off his suit. Yeah, and today we are back for some more GTA 5, where we are going to be testing challenge racing a few more silly cars. Now, I'm going to apologize in advance for my voice. Okay, Pendergast, please don't pick your nose or floss. Yeah, I took rather a bad fall a couple days ago, and I hit my face quite hard, and my sinuses are kind of hell, and it sort of hurts to breathe, so I may sound like I'm a little bit off. It should be fine. I've had some medication. I'm feeling all right, so yeah. But yeah, if I sound funny, just kind of roll with it and cut me a break for just this one episode. So anyway, back to the Failrace-y stuff. Now, as you can see by the cars passing us, there was a Stanier. All right, that one wasn't terrible, but yeah, there was a Prius. I popped on to do this. Oh, look, another Futo. And yeah, pretty much the entire spawn set was Futos, Staniers, and Priuses. And now apparently, I can't tell what that was. It was moving too fast. Maybe, you know what, I'm not going to bother trying to guess. But yeah, it was pretty much garbage. But I did see a Buccaneer. And I grabbed the Buccaneer, and I was getting ready to come up here and test it. And the thought occurred that the Buccaneer is one of the cars you can use to spawn some of the rare spawn cars. So I thought for this one, we'd have a bit of fun. We're going to test 4 of the rare spawn cars and give them a shot at the track. And the first one we're going to try is, of course, the Buccaneer, because that's the one I had in hand. And yeah, but we're going to do the gang version. Now, if you don't know what the gang cars are, or basically the rarer spawn cars, they call them rare spawns. They're really not that difficult to get your hands on. But yeah, you can get certain cars, and if you're in, certain places at certain times, or like for this one, if you're in a Buccaneer and you drive it through the ghetto, you're going to see gang Buccaneers. And if you can steal one of those, these are actually slightly upgraded versions of the original cars. They'll have some visual modifications and a couple of like engine tweaks and stuff. So they are just really slightly better versions of the actual cars. But they are actual cars you can get in the game. And they're not, like I said, they're not difficult at all. You can find them right off the street. As long as you have one of the ones you need to get the car you're trying to, you want to get, it's not hard at all. But yeah, I thought we'd have a go at 4 of those this time, just to do something a little different. Since the game is refusing to give me anything interesting to drive on its own, I'll go out and make my own damn fun, thank you very much. So yep, I'm going to get my stopwatch queued up, and we're going to try this thing in 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, plus we didn't get to do muscle last week, and I really wanted to do muscle cars. Am I hopeful for this car? No. It's got really crappy top end. The Buccaneer itself is not a great car. I mean, as muscle cars go, it sounds nice. But yeah, it's not a fantastic car. This one, like I said, has some tweaks and is prettier. But it still suffers from the same problem all Buccaneers have, which is it's underpowered and it's not got much of a high top speed. But, the acceleration should be better than the regular Buccaneer at least, and I don't know if there's any suspension mods on it. Oh, game, please don't start skipping on me a little bit. Yeah, if you're wondering why the game is so laggy, I'm assuming it's because even though I'm in, like, a invite-only game on my own, invite-only server or whatever, GTA just had the new Contract DLC come out, so pretty much, don't you fucking Prius do that. Yeah, pretty much everybody in the world that has GTA to play is currently online playing it. So, it might be slightly laggy this week. I'm not that fussed about it. It's not that terrible. As long as it isn't as bad as it was like when I crashed the Sultan last week. Okay. Felon GT, I think, is what I was trying to think of. Yes, that looks like a Felon GT. So, note to self, don't grab a Felon GT. It's a Simeon car, and if you do, the cops are going to be really pissed off. Now, I completely forgot to look and see what the U-Tool time was, because I was too busy talking about something else. But when I do the edit, I will go up and put the U-Tool time. Oh, shit. Okay, this is the first time I've ever hit a car on the freeway. Go figure. Yeah, I'll put the U-Tool time on screen if anybody cares, but mostly I'll just, I'll go by the freeway time. If we can hit the on-ramp somewhere around 220, we'll be doing okay. And at the moment, it's 153, 54, 55. I mean, it looks like it might be doable, but it's going to be only just. I definitely don't think we're getting it at 210. Well, we are almost there. I mean, it's going to be pretty close. 207, 208, 209, 210, 11, 12. Yeah, we're only a second or two off of, like, some of our best times. Oh, and by the way, it absolutely figures. Shit, okay, does not turn terribly well. Losing some time right there. Yeah, it figures that the first ever thing I hit on the freeway is a goddamn prey. If you saw last week's episode, you will completely understand why every Prius in this game now absolutely despises me and wants me dead. Okay, nope. Oh, that's a new one. Hadn't done that one before. Wow. Guess we don't have to worry about having a lift at the top of the hill. Well, yeah, we're going to get at least a time, right? Maybe it'll make this turn better. Nope, something's going to get in the way here too. You know what? I'll just use you as a bumper. There we go. Lean on him a bit. It all worked out in the end. Can I not hit anything else for the rest of this run down the hill? Can we just... Okay, not a good car in the corner. Prius, don't you even think about it. Now, am I going to have any mysteriously appearing trucks this time? That was another recurring theme last week that I could have lived without. I think we'll try going around the outside this time. Alright, no trucks in this intersection at all, which is nice. Okay, crosstown traffic can get stuffed, please and thank you. Have a lift. Come off the hill. Oh, that was actually pretty well done. Okay, avoid the end of the wall there. Skirt my way through here. I can't look at my stopwatch yet. I just got to get past these guys. Alright, we're at 3:38, which is not a terrible time. I mean, it's off the Sultans, but it's well ahead of the cab. 3:43, 44, and we are across the line in 45. I'm going to go this way for a minute so you can't see my my personal vehicle unless you were actually paying attention just then. Because, yeah, my personal vehicle this time is a really nice one. Yeah, I'm quite pleased with it. But, yeah, this is actually for, you know, the Buccaneer was a lot better than I thought it was going to be. I'm impressed. And if the friggin' gang Buccaneer is this good, what are the other ones going to be like? Okay, yeah, moment of truth. Drum roll, please. Editor Digby, insert a drum roll. 4. Oh, yeah. Yes, that is the Dubachi Champion. Now, at time of recording, this car just came out yesterday morning. And it was the first thing from the new expansion pack, or the DLC that you want to call it, that I bought. I've got it in wine red with bright yellow secondary coloring. And it is a thing of beauty and a joy to drive. And look at all the envious looks I'm getting. Yeah, this car is like $3.5 million bucks, and I don't care. Best $3.5 million I ever spent in the game. It is gorgeous. Okay, so feast your eyes on that, drink it in. Hopefully it'll keep it till I come back with another spawn car. I don't know what we're going to get next, because I got to go find something that I can use to spawn it, but... well, sooner or later I'm bound to find something, right? Okay, we are back, and this time we got the Sentinel XS. Yes, this is one of the rare spawn cars that you can actually farm for money. This car, well, minus the... I think there's probably a scrape or two on it now after the ride up here. But yeah, if you just steal this off the street, you take it to Los Santos Customs, it's something like $18,000 something you get for it. So yeah, it's 18 grand on the hoof, and... like I said, it's got some visual changes. There are 2 versions of it. There's the yellow one and the blue one. We just happened to get the blue one first, so this is the one we brought. And hopefully, I mean, we took its baby sister out last week, and it got creamed. So hopefully this one will put on a better show. Now, we'll find out in just a few seconds once I get my stopwatch up and going. Okay, yeah. 3, 2, 1, go. Now, I don't have the actual Sentinels, the original Sentinels times here in front of me. Hate you, Prius. Whoa, okay. Stop waving guns at the Pri and focus on the race here, Digby. Yeah, I don't have the original times, but we'll keep track and see how much better this one does than the other one did. I think, if anything, the biggest difference is going to come down to how well this does over the bumpy bits, because the original Sentinel was actually not a terrible car right up until we hit a bump, and then it was. It was an extremely terrible car. Oh, yes, Digby, also, pay attention so you can do the U-tool split time this time. Yeah, let's just work on that. So we are at 43 seconds. If I remember correctly, the Sentinel hit U-tool at about a minute, I think. 1 minute dead, give or take, or 59 seconds. It was somewhere in that neighborhood anyway. And this one's going to hit it at 57, 59, 1 minute 1. Okay, but we did screw around a little bit with the Prius, so yeah, time-wise, minute 1, not terrible. They always act like they're going to pull over and then they juke back in. Hate when you do that. I hate it. Okay, I really got to get past the friggin' Pri. Of course it's a goddamn Pri. Prius is the bane of my friggin' existence. Don't make me get the pastoral music out again, okay, Prius? Do not make me get the pastoral music out. Okay, anyway, back to the Sentinel. Let's talk about that for a minute. It does feel like it may have a bit more of a top end than the other one did. Again, it was a week ago that I drove it, but it wasn't that long ago that I edited the last episode, so I kind of got a sense of how it feels. And again, we'll figure it out when we get to the on-ramp, because that's usually a pretty good litmus test. Excuse me. Okay, Humane Raid. Don't care about missions. Don't care about any of that crap. I do know that the other Sentinel doesn't like the dirt, and if I remember right from bringing this one up here, it doesn't like the dirt either. Alright, we're about to hit the on-ramp at 2 minutes 14, so really not that much of a difference between this car and its lesser version. It definitely seemed to go through that bit a little bit better, which is... yeah, that bit a little bit better. That was a brilliantly constructed sentence. Don't do that. Alright, we are definitely going to have to slow down for this part here. So how about we brake a little bit? There we go. Much, much better. Yeah, I felt quite guilty about the way that last one turned out, and I really wanted a Sentinel to have a good run. So we're going to have a quick tap of the brakes there. We're going to come onto this at, well, a pretty good speed, and still very stable. Okay, this feels a lot better to drive. I don't know if it has any suspension tweaks at all, but for some reason, this one just seems to be a much, much better car. Now I'm going to go around the outside of you, because I don't need any... Shit. Okay. Alright, we're on the wrong side of the road. We can fix this. Let's get back here. We'll just have a quick lift. This is the corner we hate. Watch out for that guy. Alright, this has been a really nice, clean run so far. If I don't screw this up in the next few seconds, we are on to post a really, really, really good time. Oh, that hurt. Yeah, this thing handles bumps a million times better than the other Sentinel. I don't know why, but it does, and we are across the line in 3 minutes, 38 seconds. It made that turn as well as the other one did, though. Yeah, 3:38 is a decent time. That's going to have it... I mean, it's not going to beat the Sultan's time of 3:30, but that'll definitely beat the cab. And that might put this thing into... if it's not in second place, it's in third. I mean, it should be in really, really, really close to the top of the board. So yeah, I'm pleased with that. And there you go. A Sentinel put a good time up. Okay, not going to tell a lie, but this one was a little bit harder to get. Not that the car itself was difficult to get it to spawn, it's just that the spawn sets have been such garbage. Yeah, I closed and reopened the lobby I don't know how many times until I got one that had anything in the spawn set that I could use as a bait car. But we're here. We've got the Sabre Turbo slightly upgraded Rare Spawn Edition. We should have a little bit more engine oomph. I don't know if they fixed the brakes or do anything else to it. I actually didn't look. I probably should have done. But anyway, we got the Sabre Turbo. As far as performance, oh yeah, unluckily we got the one that's like baby poop green. I mean, you can't see it really well because, oh yeah, it's also a really foggy day. So, God loves me. But yeah, as far as like overall performance and what I expect it to do, I'm thinking maybe somewhere in the neighborhood of the Buffalo. So, I'm trying to remember my numbers here. It's like 4, We'll call it 4 minutes something. Oh, you know what? Hold on. I'm going to go look them up. I said I would. I'm going to go look them up. Be right back. Okay, the target is the taxi ride at 3 minutes 35 well, 3 minutes 34 and change. The Buffalo did it in 3:35. So I figure we'll probably be pretty close to that. I don't think we're going to touch the Sultan's 3:30, but I'm pretty sure we're going to beat the 4 minutes 30 set by the friggin' Emperor. So, well, one way to find out, and let's get the stopwatch on. Do a little bit of a countdown, and we'll take off in 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, acceleration not as blistering as I had hoped. In fact, I'm getting outrun by whatever the hell that thing is. I forget the names of these things really easy. The station wagon, or the estate car if you prefer, depending on where you live in the world. Okay, we are hopefully going to have at least something really nice in the top end department. I'll tell you what, let me get by these guys, and then we'll do a quick peek at the stopwatch. Okay, we're 30 seconds gone, give or take. Now, I don't know where the hell U-Tool is. It's going to be really fun trying to find it in here in the fog. Yeah, we seem to be moving at a pretty good clip. That's 40 seconds, so U-Tool must be coming up fairly soon. Oh, good, fog's clearing. Now, just don't rear-end the friggin' truck. Please, game, can we not lag anymore? I had a lot of lag in the last episode. I'd like to avoid it in this one, please and thank you. Alright, 55, 56. I don't think we're going to do that great, to be honest. Alright, yeah, we hit that at about 1 minute dead, so, you know, kind of average numbers, not end-of-the-world numbers for sure. It's, oh god, it's actually going to come down to the handling and how well it does going around the corners. Okay, we might be in a bit of trouble. Well, you know what? Christ, I'm really forgetting the names now. I did a lot of server hopping. The car we had previous to this did really well on the course, so hopefully we can remember what we did as far as taking the turns and stuff goes, and we can post a really, really, really good time. Okay, I swear to God, sooner or later I'm going to get to do one of these and do a complete, like, end-to-end commentary without my phone going off. Okay, get out of the dirt. Get out of the damn dirt. You're still in the damn dirt. You're losing speed, dude. Don't do that. Yeah, the arm of my mic stand is actually blocking my view a little bit. Can we please look out? Alright, 2:14. So again, not a terrible time. Just a tap on the brakes. Zip across the field. Okay, that was probably the smoothest any car has done that. Can we just... out of the way, dudes. Out of the way. Yeah, just that little blip on the brakes makes a huge difference. Brake. Okay, we needed... we needed a lot of brakes for that one. That didn't work terribly well. Okay, well, you know... stop turning in front of me. God damn it. Okay, I'm suddenly losing heart in the turbo's potential for getting the 3 minutes and 35 seconds. And we got a little lag going around the corner, which is, you know, best place to have lag. Stop, please. God, traffic is just being... okay, we lost the back end a little bit there. Not a biggie, we got it back under control. Okay, come on. Get it together. Just keep it together, keep it together. There we go. We just gotta get by this stupid dump truck and past whatever the hell happens in this intersection. I keep waiting for the mystery... yep, there it is. I was going to say cement mixer, but no, it was a van. Oh, I probably wanted to roll that way. You know what? I don't care. We're off. Why the hell? Things are just sort of randomly spawning in on that corner. I will not... don't you try and bump me, you bastard. Okay, this was a bit of a fiasco, but you know what? We're still in shape to actually beat 4 minutes. I really, really, really wish this... game wouldn't do that sudden rapid spawning thing, because that just throws me off. So, okay. Saber Turbo does not like bumps as much. 58, 59, 401. Okay. Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoops. What the hell? Okay, well, you know what? 401, under the circumstances, is not a horrifically bad time. Yeah. It's nowhere near as good as I'd hoped, and it's definitely not the best of the free spawning cars by a long shot. In fact, there are a few more we could try, and maybe, maybe we'll have another go with a different set of spawn cars. I think if I do this again, though, because I have them all as personal vehicles, I'll... Okay, that was a car driving by outside this time to interrupt me. Yeah, because they're all personal vehicles, I'll just pull them out of the garage, and we'll do them that way. I think it'd be a lot easier than trying to just collect them and stuff, because the length of time I've recorded is actually probably the longest one I'll do this week, and it's going to be one of the shortest videos. But we're going to call that a day for the cars, because while I was server hopping, I had an idea. Now, I think it would be kind of a fun thing to do at the end of every episode, so I think we're going to do a bit of a format change. And if you wonder what I'm talking about, well, you'll find out in a minute. Okay, we're back, and it's a shame that it's dark, because this thing is just really, really pretty in the daylight. But yeah, I was thinking for a little bit of a change of format in the series, because I'm having a lot of fun doing it, but I mean, it is just basically me driving something slow and it crashing a bunch of times. I thought it would be fun to take because, every episode has a personal vehicle at the finish line as a goal. And yeah, I thought it'd be kind of fun to, at the end of every episode, instead of running 4 cars, run 3 and then let the personal vehicle have a go. And see how it does up against the taxi cab. And, how they do against each other. I've never even attempted anything like this with my cars. Most of them I don't... Oh, sorry. Car went by there. It was really loud again. Yeah, most of them I don't race or anything. I'm like the first one we used, the Armored Paragon. I use that a lot. But this thing is probably just going to go back in the garage and stay there looking pretty much 99% of the rest of its existence. So yeah, just for shits and giggles, we're going to run these. I know I've already had 3 other cars go that I haven't actually, run down this course. I will take off camera, because I love giving myself more things to do. And yeah, I'll do runs with those ones. I will record them. There probably won't be any commentary, but we'll find something cool for audio to put in there. But yeah, we'll record them all getting their own personal runs, and we'll put it up against whatever this car does. In fact, you'll see those now. If future Digby is a decent enough editor, you'll see them now. Okay, we're back with me. I have no idea how the cars did, but it's going to be fun finding out. This one, however, I can find out now, so let me get my stopwatch up. And I'm really, really curious to see... I mean, this thing's going to monster everything that's gone before it. I mean, there's no way in hell it doesn't. I could probably crash this 4 times and still beat the 3-minute, 30-second time of the Sultan. But yeah, what I'm kind of curious about is how much time is it going to beat stuff by? You know, like, what's the U-tool split time going to be? That kind of thing. So yeah, this is going to be interesting. I can't wait to find out. Whoops, let me get my stopwatch going. I fudged it up there. Come on, let's play. Alright, you know what? Let's go in 3, 2, 1, now. Definitely got a little more oomph off the line. Now, hopefully the handling is also considerably better. There is a lot of traffic suddenly in this very small space. Can we please get out of the damned way? I really, really, really just want to kind of get to U-tool and get a time. Shit, that is a lot of truck. Okay, this is a little bit scarier because now you're talking... Everything's coming at you at a hell of a lot, you know, of a faster clip here. Or technically I'm approaching it at a much faster clip, but you know what I mean. It feels like it's getting there faster. And we're coming up on the very first split time. Like I said, the best one we've had so far was like 58 seconds. And I'm looking at my stopwatch real quick. We just passed that at 49. So yeah, we're 10 seconds up on everything that's gone before it already. And this is like, I mentioned in the other video too, this is the marathon part here. That was the sprint. This is the marathon where, you know, we're just running at a very high speed for a much longer time. So we should hit the on-ramp if we don't hit anything else before that. At like a ridiculous time. Yeah, the bumps and corners and things, I'm not sure how this is going to do with those, but I have a good feeling about it. I think we've kind of reached the top of the top end here. And this thing is moving. It still does not feel, oddly enough, like it's moving that fast. I'd like to think it's the fact that just the car is so nice to drive and so easy to control. I mean, even with a keyboard and mouse, this thing is a really, really nice and easy drive. Okay, so 2 minutes 10, 2 minutes 15 is the usual on-ramp time. We are hitting this at 1 minute and 50. Please don't... Okay, I did not need to brake that early. Or that hard. This thing comes to a stop really well. Did not like the bush. Okay, you can get off the lawn now. There we go. Please do not pull out in front of me. I would really appreciate it. I have no prayer in hell of stopping. Alright, we're going to brake hard for this. There we go. I'd rather lose a half a second there than lose 6. You know what I mean? Okay, didn't like that bump terribly well. This, it went through like a friggin' curry through a grandmother. Wow. Okay, let's just round the corner. Yep, perfect. Okay. This is much, much nicer to do. I'm not looking at my stopwatch at all at the moment. Don't do that. Okay, which is the intersection that always has the horrible things spawn in it? It's this one up here somewhere. So we'll just skip past that. Okay, we almost lost it, but we didn't. Here comes the crappy corner. Get around that. Please don't change lanes. Thank you. Alright, that was a pretty smooth run so far. I'm not going to jinx it, because, you know, Curse of the Commentator is a very real thing. But we are about to cross the line in... 3 minutes, 3 seconds. Damn. And not a scratch on it. Oh, baby. Oh, I love this car. What a friggin' just awesome car this thing is. Okay, let's celebrate. We gotta do a celebratory donut. Yes. Oh, very happy with that. Very, very happy with that. Okay, well, I don't know how that, you know, stacked up against the other ones. I won't know until I do the edit. But that was a lot of fun. If nothing else, it's kind of a nice reward for me after, you know, driving 3 sort of crappy cars to get to drive something that's actually good. But yeah, I'm going to put a bet out there now. And if you'll already know if I'm right or wrong. So if I'm wrong, I'm going to feel like a fool. But I think of the 4 cars I've had so far, the Paragon is actually going to be the best. The Golf is going to be surprisingly quick. And the Mad Max car, I am going to crash at least 3 times. So yeah, that's my predictions for that. Because that Mad Max car is terrifying to drive. Oh my god, that it is probably one of the squirreliest cars in my collection. But yeah, as always, I have been Digby. I thank you all for stopping by. I really hope you guys are enjoying this series, because it is, as I mention every time, it's a hell of a lot of fun for me to do. And yeah, I hope to see you for the next one.